Welcome to this edition of the Local Brew with Longitude 73. My name's Mike, and we're going to talk about the data case for multi-location brands really focusing on performance location marketing down to the store level. Understanding the impact of marketing for any business can be a challenge. You have to connect all the dots and then try to understand not just in isolation, but in concert with all other marketing efforts, the impact on your top and bottom line revenue. Now imagine that you're charged with driving store-level performance. You might be the leader of field marketing, regional marketing, store marketing, or you might be in charge of social media but have some responsibility for social as it relates to local store marketing and performance. You might also be the head of marketing looking after all of it, but no matter what, like they say, it's complicated. You run a campaign and you get results, like impressions, reach, click-through rates, and you'll get comparative performance between creative versions on your ad platform. Then on the website side, and on the app if you have one, you can see traffic and secondary actions and try to follow that to online transactions with the use of things like UTM parameters, pixels, etc. But it's not an easy task. And then there's store traffic, if you're open, and whether that can be attributed to the ads. After all, national campaigns that end up with store performance metrics require a lot of work on the data side to wire everything together. National campaigns can also lack some specificity with the consumer and therefore suffer a bit from being too general, which can then water down your results. So what if you really are meant to create store-level results and prove them to your organization? And what if you have franchisees who are very focused on transaction data and how much marketing efforts are actually responsible for them? They don't want to hear about impressions or reach or clicks. They want to know if the revenue needle moved. So how do you do that? First, make your ads local to every single store location. Yeah, I mean, that store on the corner of Elm and Main Street should be running a local ad to the local audience. And every other store should be doing the same. Yes, you can do this at scale across your store universe. The technology exists, but we'll leave that off to the side for now. Make sure that the language is local feeling, maybe referencing local happenings, deals, the weather, or other purchase triggers. And add an operational component reminding your customers of when you're open and how you're open. For example, in-store, curbside delivery, to create a little bit of a local feel and a little bit of present time urgency. Deliver a compelling call to action and drive them to that store's page. It can be an offer page, a mobile ordering module on the store page. It can be an app deal unlock, but whatever it is, it needs to drive to that individual store's commerce engine. Not a store finder on the national site or mobile ordering component that asks the local customer to relocate themselves, adding frustrating steps to the user experience, but right to their local store where they can spend money now, or at least nurture their intent along the way. Why? Well, besides being the most frictionless customer experience, which is what you want, it's also about the data. Now, for your localized ad campaign, you can see how many people you drove to each and every participating store's pages. And if you ran proximity ads or geo-fenced, you might even be able to track the store traffic. But no matter what, you'll have your ad metrics, you'll have your site and app traffic metrics down to the store level, and you'll have online transaction metrics and maybe even store traffic. Now, when you talk about local store performance, you have a much clearer picture of what works, what drives behavior, and you get insights by territory, not to mention consumer engagement insights about what your audience liked, commented on, and shared. Also, when you talk to those franchisees, you can say, this program had the following results for your stores, and this is what the audience seemed most interested in. And that, folks, will help a lot with getting franchisees to sign on to your next local or co-op campaign. See you next time in the Local Brew with Longitude 73, and If you'd like to talk about how to run dynamically localized ads across your store universe, please reach out and we can talk more. Thanks very much.